During the planning of a refinery designed to serve the massive consumption needs of large metropolitan areas, the founder was inspired by the warm hospitality of the Anegasaki region and therefore decided to locate the refinery and petrochemical plant there. Reclamation work began in 1961, and the refinery was completed in January 1963, covering an extensive area of 3.8 million square meters, the largest refinery in Asia. We had already been responding to environmental concerns in advance of our competitors. An example of this is found in the world's first resid hydrodesulfurization unit, installed in 1967. In 1970, the lubricant refining unit was added, and then in 1975, the petrochemical plant was completed. For over 60 years, from the construction of our largest refinery, we have been engaged in the installation and remodeling of units for reasons of the environment and of safety. The Idemitsu Group has 4 refineries and 3 complexes in Japan, and has established one of the most efficient product supply systems in the country. Idemitsu Chiba is located in an industrial area that includes many other refineries and chemical plants, the Keio Coastal Industrial Complex. In cooperation with neighboring companies and the local communities, the industrial complex aims to be capable of achieving a high level of global competitiveness. In particular, we have realized efficiency gains in production by integrating the operations of the refinery and the petrochemical plant. Crude oil is shipped in large tanker vessels from oil-producing countries in the Middle East and elsewhere, and takes over 20 days to reach a sea berth located 8 kilometers offshore. The oil is then transported via an offshore pipeline to the onshore refinery's storage tanks. With around 350 tanks, the refinery is capable of storing up to 5 million liters of crude oil. In the initial phases of the refining process, crude oil is heated to 360 degrees Celsius in the atmospheric distillation unit. The various compounds of the oil are separated into a variety of petroleum products using the differences in their boiling points. These products include LP gas, gasoline, naphtha, kerosene, diesel oil, and heavy oil. Impurities are further removed using a variety of units to transform the distillates into high-quality products. Other types of units, such as those used to process the removal of sulfur content, have also been installed in order to render the products more environmentally friendly. More than 70 computer-controlled units of varying complexity operate 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We provide petroleum products, such as gasoline, kerosene, and diesel oil, to customers chiefly in the Kanto, Tohoku, and Chubu regions through service stations. We also support industry and people's lives by providing fuel for aircraft and marine vessels, as well as for thermal power generation and the running of industrial plants. As Idemitsu's sole production site of lubricant base oil, we also produce various types of lubricants, including automobile engine oil, which are supplied to Japan and other countries. At the petrochemical plant, a variety of chemical products are produced from petroleum products refined mainly at the refinery. The ethylene cracker, which is the core unit, boasts one of the world's highest levels of energy efficiency. We also produce petrochemical products with even higher levels of function and performance. Notably, syndiotactic polystyrene has superior heat resistance, chemical resistance, and electrical properties, and is used for a variety of products such as automobile components and electronic parts. We carry out the development of new materials and molding technologies at the Performance Materials Laboratories, located within the petrochemical plant, to support our customers' needs in product commercialization. The bulk terminal and the Coal and Environment Research Laboratory, located 10 kilometers south of the refinery, are locations for storing coal and for research and development of coal combustion technology. In addition to these facilities, in the vicinity of the refinery, there are also advanced technology research laboratories for the research and development of new technologies, including energy and electronic materials, and the Lubricants Research Laboratory for the development and technological support of lubricants. We conduct inspections, repairs, and improvements to the facilities, which operate 24 hours a day. We are committed to making unique safety efforts called MSK, which means check the work together. We make these safety efforts in order to prevent accidents and unit trouble. Our commitment to site maintenance and improvements has led to safe and stable daily operations and has also brought great success in energy conservation, winning numerous awards. Through generational changes, we have taken a proactive approach to the passing on of operations technology. We have also been reviewing our facilities so they can withstand any natural disaster. We have reinforced tank structures and put measures in place to mitigate oil spills from any pipe leakage. We've installed shutdown systems on all units that can react instantly in emergency situations. We have also reinforced the seismic resistance of our receiving and shipping facilities to ensure a stable supply of petrochemical products, even in the event of a major earthquake. All of us are committed to ensuring safety by participating in hazard prediction activities, safety training, and disaster drills to enable quick detection and preparation in dangerous situations. Idemitsu was the first refinery in Japan to install a unit for removing toxic benzene contained in gasoline. It also installed the VOC recovery unit, which recovers petroleum products that are turned into gas during the refining process and prevents their release into the atmosphere. The real-time operation management system constantly monitors toxic substances found in the atmosphere or the wastewater, as these may not exceed standard levels. The refinery and plant have achieved super zero emissions since 2006 and 2009, respectively. Our definition of super zero emissions requires the final waste disposal volume to be equal to or less than 0.5% of the initial volume of industrial waste generated. The lush greenbelt planted by Idemitsu Chiba, which started its operations in 1963, is known as a parkland factory by the local community. This was created 10 years before the national government tightened restrictions on pollution. Such continued efforts for environmental protection have been recognized by public environment management systems. Since the refinery was established, and based on the approach of working hand in hand with the local community, we have proactively participated in activities which contribute to the revitalization of regional communities. We will continue to move forward hand in hand with the local community.